Very pleasant good morning to my dear students. In today's history class, we will continue with chapter 7, The Great Uprising. Children, first let us understand the meaning of the title of chapter, The Great Uprising. It means the localized act of popular violence. Means when common men adopt the way of violation for their rights, that is known as uprising. Okay. Now you have been thinking, why did this act of violence occur? Where did it occur, and how did it occur? So, dear children, this great uprising unfortunately happened in our beloved country India in the mid of 19th century uh, due to wrong policies of British power for all sections of Indian society. Here I would like to mention the period of mid 19th century, that is the period of 1st January 1801 to December 31st 1900. So this period is known as the mid of the 19th century. Okay. Children, as we have studied in chapter 5, traders to rulers, that British East India Company came in India for trade, but soon they established their ruling power after the conquest of many regions such as Bengal, Plassey, Buxar and many more. Gradually, British had established as the supreme political power in India, and Indian rulers accepted the supremacy of British power, whereas some rulers or some regions were under the indirect control of the British power. And at the same time, Mughal Empire was near to its decline and had existence only in the name, because Bahadur Shah Zafar, the last emperor of Mughal Empire, does not have territory and power at that time. So, dear children, you have been told in previous chapter also that after winning Battle of Plassey, the British gradually conquered whole of India, because at that time after winning the Battle of Plassey, the morale of British East India Company became very high, and they gradually conquered whole part of India and established their supremacy. Then, after winning India, British created dissatisfaction among all sections of Indian society. As if we see, rulers were afraid about the annexation of their territories, and noblemen were angry due to the loss of their zamindari, and exploitative system of revenue collection was very cruel for peasants and farmer class, whereas tribes have the fear to lose their livelihood. Craftsmen and artisans were against the economic policies of British government, and sepoys and soldiers had been discriminated by the British officers. So these were the unhappy structure of Indian society during the rule of British power. And this dissatisfaction led to the localized act of violence, or the great uprising, you can say, in the mid of the 19th century. Now let us study the causes of this great uprising in India. So, dear students, year 1857 was a great challenge, was the biggest challenge in front of British power, because at that time all sections of Indian society turned against the British rule, and this uprising or act of violence was not the decision of one day grievance or sadness or dissatisfaction, but this uprising was the result of the highest point of arbitrary against the exercises of British power.